This is how I make my creamy white bean and kale soup. I was running low on my veggies, so I decided to make soup. So saute onions and garlic in a pan and chop up. I only had 2 carrots and a little bit of celery left, so I popped that in there once I was done sauteing the onions to be tender. Then saute and mix that up together until that's tender. In the meantime, put your spices in a bowl. I like these herbs, about a teaspoon of each, and just a pinch of garlic and onion powder, and then half a teaspoon of salt and a little bit of pepper, but I ran out of pepper. Then I like to put in 2 bay leaves just before I put in my whole box. I'm not sure why that shook so much. A whole box of veggie stock. You can use mushroom stock as well. That'll be just fine as well. Then you're going to bring that to a boil with your beans in there now. And it starts to smell delicious. And once that is tender and ready to get your blender ready to cream some of your soup, you're going to ladle that in with a tiny bit of broth, and you're going to do it until it's a creamy consistency at the top. It'll start to get a little bit tougher like this. Then you're going to put it back into your, just be careful when you take off the lid because it's hot from the broth and it will spurt at you. Is spurt a word? I don't know. Then put that in with your rest of your soup and just heat it up for a little bit longer. And then if it doesn't thicken to your liking, I always put like a little bit of a flour water mixture, and then it makes it more creamier at the end. But once you put in the kale and take out your bay leaves, it usually gets nice and thick at this point. But if it doesn't, use the flour mixture by all means. And look at how pretty this is. I cut up my kale a little bit more with scissors because I thought I cut it up fine, but I did not. So yeah, there it is.